me show you how to make the easiest cheese bread. No kneading required. Dump everything into one bowl. You guys can do this. The best part is it only takes a few ingredients as well. This cheese bread is actually what gave me my channel today. After I posted this recipe, my page blew up and I can't thank you guys enough. So here it is once again. To a bowl, 1.5 cups of warm water, 2¼ teaspoons of yeast. One of the best parts about this recipe is there is no sugar and you don't have to let your yeast activate. You can just go ahead and dump all your ingredients right into the bowl. I'm gonna go in with 3¼ cups of all-purpose flour. Now I love to season my cheese bread, but you absolutely do not need to do this. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. I have some of this caramelized onion butter. I don't have any onion powder, so this is a good substitute for me. Probably a better substitute. I just love the way it smells. It smells like buttery popcorn. It's exactly what that smells like. And I also have some of the Clubhouse Parmesan and...
Please do not move the device.
I also have the Clubhouse Parmesan and herbs. I'm just gonna give it a kind of a gentle mix. And then all we need to do is dump in a crap ton of cheese, and that's it. And now any cheese is fine. Whatever you have, whatever you want to add, you want to make like a spicy jalapeno one, that would be really good. Throw some chopped jalapenos in here with bacon. The best part about this cheese bread, it is so versatile. You can add anything you want to it. I'm just going to add some marbled cheese. What is smell it? I also have this 4-cheese Italiano, provolone, pizza mozzarella, romano, emmental. Never heard of that in my life. Not sure what that is, but all right. Now I like to go in with my hands, and all we have to do now is incorporate all that cheese into the dough. This isn't kneading, this is just mixing, all right? All that cheese is now incorporated, and look at it, you guys. Now all we need to do is grease the bowl just a little bit, just using some olive oil. I'm gonna throw the dough in. We're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it double in size about 1 hour. Place it somewhere warm to speed it up. My house is extremely cold, so this has been sitting for 1.5 hours, and I am using a Dutch oven this time. I have made this video multiple times using like regular bread pans or just an oven safe pot with a lid. You do not have to use a Dutch oven. I have preheated my oven to 450 degrees and I've gone ahead and thrown my Dutch oven in for about 15 to 20 minutes to get it nice and hot. So now I'm just gonna take the dough and dump it out. And now nothing is needed here. You just like, I'm just gonna push it kind of in the middle. You really don't need to do anything to it. You could sprinkle it with some extra cheese here. I'm gonna go grab that Dutch oven, which is going to be very hot. Now this is just a small Dutch oven. I really like my loaf to be more on a smaller side, but really thick. You could use a larger size Dutch oven, would just make it bigger, but then shorter, skinnier, not as tall. I don't really know the word I was looking for there. But I like using this one. It just gives my loaf really a lot of height. Be very careful, it's extremely hot. Placing it in just like that. We're gonna cover it and we're gonna throw it into the oven at the 450 degrees. It's been 20 minutes at 450 degrees and look at the cheese bread now. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the lid and put it back in the oven. We wanna add some color to the top. So apparently my parchment paper did not like that high heat. I didn't think 450 degrees turns on broil. I don't ever remember that happening before. But anyways, it baked at 450 degrees for 20 minutes with the lid on. I removed the lid, kept it at 450 and continued baking for 5 minutes just so we could add some color to the top. Look at how thick that is. This bread is literally insane. I am gonna let it cool before I cut into it, which is so unlike me, but I need to do that this time, okay? This bread is just so good all on its own, like smother it in a bunch of butter, make a grilled cheese out of it. I was thinking of like slicing it up and turning it into like pizza toast. Smother it in some marinara, some cheese, and pepperoni. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that this time. It has completely cooled. I had to go get my kids from school. We're gonna cut it open and see how it looks on the inside. I'm so excited. I'm gonna smother this in marinara, top it with some pepperoni and cheese. Guys, you gotta make it.